Habari ma Africa, mimi ni King, ninafuraha kukutana na wewe. Asante kwa kutazama King Seso. Ladies and gentlemen, in this episode, I want to speak about the Ad-Hoc committee. I want to speak about their readiness, and we have seen in recent news that they are struggling to get their first witness, which is General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, to appear in front of the commission and answer and be cross-examined. Now, it looks like that matter will be sorted out. But when I was listening to LEIGH from the Economic Freedom Fighters, which is one of the members from the EFF, who is in the Ad-Hoc committee, I'm questioning the readiness of the Ad-Hoc committee themselves. They're busy hiring Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi to appear before the 22nd of September, but they themselves, they don't have their ducks in a row. So we have to talk about it. That confusion of which commission must be given the preference, if I can put it that way. Is it the Madlanga Commission or the Ad-Hoc committee? Well, which one is more important, and is the other one going to duplicate the job of the other ones? Is it necessary for Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi to go and sit and say something in the Ad-Hoc committee and then go and say the same thing in the Madlanga Commission? Does the duplication of the work, is it really necessary? Let's talk about that, Paseta, and much more.
Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Said So. I'm your host, Kagiso Hlongwane. Host is in Jiva. So, no, and we're back at it again with another one, and this time around we're talking about the Ad-Hoc committee. Ladies and gentlemen, what we are seeing right now as South Africans is that the Madlanga Commission is not ready, and let me tell you something, the Ad-Hoc committee is also not ready. Thank you so much to each and every individual who has sent a 50 rand to build the Pan-Africanist School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. We really appreciate it. You, ladies and gentlemen, you're the only one short. We will need 1,000 people to each donate 50 rand. Just 1,000 people, and we are doing phase 1 of it. What is Paseta? Paseta is an initiative to try and build Africanized schools in the entire continent of Africa. We've got a footprint throughout the African continent, and we want to do more in other countries as well. South Africa is a little bit ahead because we've already found the land, we're already registered and everything. So we want to do things here in the Northern Cape where we have found the land. Please assist us in just donating a 50 rand. We will really appreciate it. Visit our website, which is www.paseta.africa, and also you will find our contact details. You'll be able to speak with us there. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ad-Hoc committee has got other problems that I think we are looking away from them. There's a serious thing that is happening there in the Ad-Hoc committee that has got your boy King concerned. I'm very concerned. Number one, there are political parties in the Ad-Hoc committee that don't even participate. They are there in other meetings and they are not there in other meetings. Let's listen to what LEIGH said about that matter. Listen to this.
Yeah, mine is just, it was also on housekeeping, which I should have mentioned earlier. But FF Plus has not been consistent, if at all, in these ad hoc committees. So I don't know what processes that we can use. I mean, there's other political parties that might be able to provide more substantive input and be part of it. I know that they are an alternate, but we have Action SA that is also an alternate, and they're very active. So I would ask that you also just look into it, perhaps first engage FF Plus directly and get an explanation, because I don't think I think I've only had them speak once and voted once on one thing throughout the whole meeting. And this is a very important ad hoc committee. So if you're going to have a political party who's not participating fully, then we should be able to allow one of the other political parties, the smaller parties, to participate. Thank you, Chair.
African people, thank you so much to the Economic Freedom Fighter, member of the Economic Freedom Fighters, I think the Deputy Secretary General LEIGH Mateis. They don't even have their house in order. the ad hoc committee. The ones that are saying, listen, Sibia must come, they don't even have their house in order. There are political parties like the Freedom Front Plus, even the DA. When did you guys hear about the DA saying anything about this ad hoc committee? They are just there, just in Jepela, Banandaba. They are about just filling space. So I agree with her. If this member of the Freedom Front Plus, I think it's one member who is there, is not participating or whatever, give another political party a chance. Give another political party a chance and let them go. There are those additional parties like Action SA and whatever. They are important, but not that important. So you can cast them out. So if we are starting at this note, that there are political parties and the chairperson who's not putting because the chairperson must not be told about this. The chairperson must say, this is my committee. I'm going to be responsible on this, and I'm going to set my foot down. Nobody's going to drag their legs here. The Freedom Front Plus is dragging their legs. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Serious allegations from that was made. So they need to, even housekeeping, they need to get their house in order first of all before we go anywhere. Another thing that Ulian Matei said is that they even have communication problems. The ad hoc committee has got communication problems. People are going and having interviews, and this one's the ANC is pulling this direction, the MK is pulling this direction, the EFF is going, and I was like, hey man, did I hear Uli N correctly in what she said? Or maybe you guys want to listen with me.
Good afternoon, Chair and honorable members. Just quickly, I just wanted us to deal with some administration stuff before we go into the actual presentation. Chair, I think one of the problems we have, and we need to nip it in the bud now, and it started off when this committee started, is communication. And there would have not been the issue of what happened in both the WhatsApp group and people or political parties taking interviews if there was just basic communication. And we have allowed the space where administrative issues of the committee or technical issues of the committee that you can call a Zoom meeting. So number one, the terms of reference, Chair. It cannot take over a week to circulate just basic amendments of the terms of reference. And we even had to request that, right? So that was the first problem. The second problem was once the senior counsel was appointed, we don't want to be involved in the nitty-gritty, but that was an important thing that would happen. How are members of the committee finding out on media what is going on? And we have a constituency that we have to ask for. So that would have literally been a 30-minute meeting. This is what we're doing. We've appointed senior counsel, and then now we're moving in. We are going to write letters, and these are the following letters and whatever, done. Like that basic, Chair, and we would have not had all the things that we had to deal with now. So we would have known that this is what we're doing. We said we can do Zoom meetings. Literally, it's 30 minutes to just come and give us a briefing. Those are two very important milestones that we have had in this committee. Then,
can you guys see what I'm trying to say to you guys here? Angas nang tolerate or maybe nezong tolerate. Abaning benu nezong tolerate seriously. The Madlanga Commission could not start because they don't have infrastructure. They are not even sure if they will be in Joburg or they will be in Cape Town. There's just those mixes that are happening right now. The Ad Hoc Committee started with a communication breakdown from the beginning. From the beginning, they could not communicate clearly. They could not even manage a simple WhatsApp group to communicate effectively on WhatsApp or just have 30 minutes Zoom meetings like Liane is suggesting. And she did say, listen, if you guys are struggling to just do that, I can offer my assistance. I can assist you guys because in the EFF we're communicating clear. So I can assist you guys. That's an expertise of mine. That is the nonsense that we are dealing with here as Africans. Tina, we are thinking, your ad hoc committee is so serious. Hey, they can't even communicate themselves. They are finding out things on interviews when they are being interviewed by newsroom and whatever. The newsroom people will say, but we heard you guys are doing this next week. Or the members of the Ad-Hoc committee say, but no, we didn't know about that. No, guys, South Africa is a movie. They're moomish. So that is what is happening here. So how are we going to trust that information is going to be correctly captured? That the reports are going to be correctly compiled? How are we going to be sure that these people, remember, me and you are making the mistake to think that just because these political parties, they are in one committee, it means their political regalia is falling out. They're going to serve South Africa to the best of their ability. EFF is not going to have beef with the MK. MK is not going to have beef with the ANC. Everything is going to be for the better of... Psst. You're fooling yourself, man. You're fooling yourself. It's going to be unbiased in the Ad-Hoc committee. Sis, Udlalama games. Udlalama games. Political points will be scored on one another. They will be exposing each other. After the Ad-Hoc committee does not achieve what it wants, you will see other parties will be pointing fingers. It's because of numbers. It's because of those. These ones did not vote. These ones did not participate. And us as South Africans will be holding our head like, what the hell is going on? But the signs have been there from the beginning. They can't even communicate. They can't communicate. And who must we blame? The chairperson. What is the work of the chairperson? He's got a team that is working with him. What is their work? What is it that they are doing? They can't communicate effectively. They want to communicate through media. Again, political points. To pretend as if they are doing a good job and they are doing nothing. Imagine if Mkonazi was coming this week that we are going now. Imagine. I think they plan to have him on the 10th or something. Imagine if he was there. If he was there. And then he finds a committee that is not ready. And says, hey, you guys, I told you I'm prioritizing the Madlanga Commission. Because their consequences will be, we will see. That's what people believe. I don't believe any nonsense that comes out of these people's mouth. We saw what happened to the Zondo Commission. We saw what happened. I don't know how many times I must remind you, my fellow African people. I don't know how many times. So that's what is going on here. Now, Mateus is advising the chair, have pre-meetings. Prepare yourself before coming here. Hey, guys.
I suggest that you have pre-meetings with your team before we have meetings here. You know, the whole country is watching us, and it's very clumsy when it's this person, you ask this person to do the presentation, then this one says, no, this one is doing it, and then who's flighting. So if you do a pre-meeting, Chair, I'm not just saying, so we don't look clumsy as a committee. And so you know that when we get here, this person is doing this and this person is doing that. So that was just on housekeeping. I also, Chair, think that it's very wrong that you come here and you reprimand us and say we're misleading the public. So I'm not privy to what the other political parties when they did their media interviews, but we were very clear as the EFF is that we don't know. And you have not told us. And it would have been unnecessary. We wouldn't have had to do that if we were informed. I mean, how does a journalist tell me who we have appointed and we didn't know? So just going forward, quick meetings, 30 minutes, and it doesn't have to be nitty-gritty. But our last meeting, when we concluded, Chair, it was the terms of reference. There was just a few things that needed to be finalized. Within a day or two, it should have been circulated, and then you just came back and you told us.
Okay. Guys, it's been a month, guys. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. My confidence is out of the window now. It's destroyed, actually. Mateus is saying to the chairperson, you and your team, Chair, prepare before coming to us and presenting to us. Now, when you are presenting, it's like, oh, King, you want to say something. Mashiane says, no, I want to say, no, it's Zizi Po that's supposed to say something. Oh, no, it's not Zizi Po, it's Susan Pofu was. No, actually, is, guys, do you guys understand what I'm saying? Then the next thing, we are spending time trying to understand, is it DJ Spoo who's presenting, or more creative TV, or is it Abuti Rabi, or what the hell is going on? If you don't know the people I spoke about, you better go and subscribe on their channels. That is the issue that we are having here. Chairperson is not prepared. Chairperson is just okay, I hear you. So we've got a suggestion from the group, from the ground, from the tables. They are saying 1, 2, 3 members. What do you say? Because that's what they think. This is what this thing is. It's easy to chair this thing. You just say, okay, input, here's the input. What do you guys say? Okay, we've got 2 inputs. Can we choose which one? That's what they are thinking. It's easy just to traffic this thing and steer this thing to one direction. That's what they think. So, number 1, the chairperson is incompetent. Just like many other ANC cadres have shown us from council level, municipal level, provincial level, up until national level. They have shown us that they're incompetent. They cannot complete the tasks given to them. They cannot. We can make examples the whole day from 1994 up until 2025. We can make examples the whole day without stopping, without even being biased, without even, without even judging the personality, just looking at the score sheet, looking at what they have achieved and what they have done. We can show you that these people are not capable to run anything successfully. And now the question then remains, which one is more important? The commission or the committee? The ad hoc committee or the commission? And that is what Leanne is asking, ladies and gentlemen.
One, I think, and we made this very clear when we started, Chair, we cannot be paying second fiddle to the Commission of Inquiry. Even the suggestion that we must have our meetings in Joburg, we shut that down in our very first meeting. If anything, let that commission have to come here to Cape Town. Already we are putting ourselves like we are not serious as an ad hoc committee, and the Commission of Inquiry is taking precedent over this. Even us accepting affidavits, etc., from the Commission of Inquiry is already a problem, because we are already saying that as members of Parliament and this ad hoc committee that's supposed to be given oversight to government and to the executive, we are not serious. So whenever there's time, or you can come and appear before us. Number 2, it was announced that commission is postponed indefinitely. So I don't understand how we are getting a report that the Lieutenant General is not available because he's prioritized the Commission of Inquiry, when we don't even know when that they don't have infrastructure. How did they even call him or even send him an email? Because they don't have infrastructure. Nothing has been set up. So I think we must go back to Chair and find out perhaps what's going on, because that Commission of Inquiry, we don't even know the status of it. In terms of also the witnesses, Becky Kele, which MK mentioned, is not there on the list, but there are people in the terms of reference, Chair, that are very clear on who we must interview. So I think they must be prioritized. I also don't think for now the deputy ministers and the acting ministers need to be prioritized. But I don't think we should take the position that we must not have them at all. I think we must focus on the people in our terms of reference immediately. And from there, we will decide what needs to happen and if they need to be called in and not called in. Because there was even Brown that was listed there in the terms of reference that we also needed to look at. So I would have thought that we need to add that in. And just so we are clear, Chair, the evidence leaders, none of them are currently in the employment of the state, if you can speak to that.
So my fellow South Africans are asked, which report is going to carry more weight? The ad hoc or the Madlanga? Remember, the Madlanga will be run by former judges, advocates, and whatever qualified people to make this recommendation to the president. The people of the ad hoc committee as members from political party, because of ratio and because of seats in parliament, that is why they are there where they are. So which one must be given preference? Which one? Remember, when you look at this issue of the 121 doctors, there's three things that are happening. There's that fight in court that is happening between Sibiya being suspended or being told to stay at home, still with his gadgets. His working gadgets, laptops and everything, still has them. He's at home, suspended by the National Commissioner U Masimula. There's that one thing that is happening. Then there's these two, the commission and the committee that is happening, the Ad-Hoc and the Madlanga Commission. And then there's the fourth one, which is very important, is us, the podcasters who are coming here and yapping every day about this whole matter. So which one must be given first preference? Because listen to what Leanne is saying. The Ad-Hoc committee already took copies, and they have already accepted copies of affidavits from the commission. Why? Why are they not getting their own affidavits specifically for the Ad-Hoc committee? If it's the same thing, the same copy, just make a copy, give it to the Ad-Hoc committee and give it to the Madlanga commission, then why have these two things running parallel? Because remember, don't make a mistake of thinking what the political parties are not going to want to score political points during this process, especially in the Ad-Hoc committee. The EFF, MK, and the opposition parties, they will be aiming to say, we want to make sure that the ANC is out and embarrassed. That is why they've got Pegicele coming in also. It's one of the people. I'll make a video maybe today or tomorrow about it. The people that are coming here on the Ad-Hoc committee. Pegicele is one of those people that will be coming up. So they will be making sure how we score political points and we look good as the opposition party. The type of questions that they will be asking the guys, you will just see here we're just playing politics again here. Because after everything is said and done, there's still another, the fifth process that must happen, and now this is court. They say, take actions against King says so, take actions against Bangban, and that person says, no, that's fine, let's go to court. I'm going to challenge this at court. So after the commissions, after the Ad-Hoc committees, there will still be a court process to determine what is going on, because these things are not, they are not courts. They are not going to come with final judgment. If you fire me like Sibiya, I'm going to go to the court and challenge the decision to fire me and see if I can change my luck there in court. You guys understand what I'm saying? So we are looking at 12 months minimum. Minimum 12 months for these things to unfold in front of us. 3 months 3 months. Ay, khohlwane ngayo. Just now, King said so. He says something in his submission, and then he mentions another person, and they say, no. So King was there when you did 1, 2, 3, or when you signed 1, 2, 3. Then it's fine. We need to bring whoever you said also on, because he's a key component of what happened. We have to bring him also. The list of the people that must sit in the Ad-Hoc committee then goes from 12 to 30 to 100 of people that must come there. You only have 3 months. Someone explain to me. Someone explain to me what is going to happen. What is going to happen? Explain to me, somebody. Explain to me. So I've came to a conclusion. The Ad-Hoc committee, as per the submission from Leanne Mateis, they are not ready themselves. They're still having communication problem. They don't have their house in order. It's not me that's saying that. It's the member from the Ad-Hoc committee that is saying that. They are not ready. I have got absolutely no confidence. Those other waste of space of people, but he is the Madlanga Commission. They don't even know when they're gonna start, Labo. They're not sure. Hey, we're gonna start someday, but South Africa, be patient. We're gonna start. When we start, we're gonna start. Now imagine they delay so much. The Ad-Hoc committee has got the National Commissioner, Sibiya, and General Mkhwanazi already appeared at the ad hoc committee. Imagine if the commission, the Madlanga commission comes after that, comes somewhere, what's next month? Somewhere mid-October, and they are starting, or mid-October. And they're only starting mid-October. And the ad hoc committee has already interviewed people. And now we have already heard everything from the ad hoc committee. And now we're going to hear the same thing. The same questions that are going to be asked, plus minus, is what they're going to be asked in the commission. Now we are sitting in the commission. Commission, you are wasting our time. We have already heard this. And remember, this side, it will be entertainment. It's not going to be like 20. That side is going to be entertainment because the politicians want to score political points. They want to show us they're the ones that ask the tough questions. They are the ones that did 1, 2, 3. So there is going to be entertainment full. Every day we'll be playing clips here. As we are doing that, the Cape is going. As we are being Zapela, we are still fighting each other as African people just to prove which one is more corrupt than the others. The Cape is being taken. We're going to hear there's an army base there. Where Shivuga later? Oh, Cape Town, Hambili. Guys, please make sure that you tune in on King Says So each and every day, daily. Your boy King uploads daily. Click the subscribe button, hit that bell icon. You don't want to miss an upload from us. We are trying to reach 60,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Please, I think we are like 6,000 away from that. So I would really appreciate it if you can just click the subscribe button for us, and then we'll meet on the next video. Until we meet again, enjoy your Sunday. Don't forget to pray, but after you pray, stand up, African child, do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.